Hey everyone, and welcome back to a new video. Today a massive box from Tonor has arrived with their brand new gaming USB and RGB condenser microphone. Stay tuned as we'll be testing it out right now. Alright, so this absolutely massive box has arrived and I hope it fits on the overhead camera. Let's give that a try. Here we have it, just about fits. This is the Tonor TC-40 USB condenser microphone. Pretty cool thing about it is this set is supposed to be everything you need to start recording, as it includes the condenser microphone, a boom arm set, a shock mount and a pop filter. And that's absolutely great because this was one of my biggest concerns sort of in my last microphone videos, where you just had the microphone too far away from you so you couldn't really adjust it, and Tonor seems to have made a set which gives you everything. So without further ado, let's get right into this box. And we are greeted with a manual underneath the wrapping. We can already see we have a whole bunch of accessories. Let's take a look at the boom arm first. So I can say it's already very nicely packaged. First impression, this is not this cheap type of boom arm. It feels really solid and high quality. We'll be setting that up in a second. We've got the desk mount here from Tonor with a nice logo here on it. This looks extremely well built. What I can already see is it's a proper desk mount. So again, unlike the cheaper offers on Amazon, this is an actual proper build quality stand. So yeah, we've got the foam here on the bottom. It's looking really good. Digging in deeper, we have the mic. Ooh, okay, looking cool. Okay, so this is the RGB microphone, the TC-40. Again, metal build quality. This is feeling really nice. We've got a volume knob here in the front. Tap to mute on top of the mic, and on the bottom we've got our USB input. Alright, and this box should contain some more accessories, and it indeed does. So we have here our pop filter, which is really good that they included, and this is a very cool style one too. We have our USB cable. No way, okay, this box just keeps on giving. We've got some cable management straps, Velcro, and these are really high quality too. And last but not least, we have our shock mount for a microphone. So let's get this box off the desk, and I would say let's just get this thing set up because I cannot wait to try it. Okay, it's absolutely insane the amount of value you're getting in this box. Here's just a quick overview of everything we just unboxed, and I'm like quite mind blown right now how much just accessories we get. Usually for this price you might get the mic only, but this time Tonor included everything that you need to get started with recording high quality audio. So let's get it set up. Alright, first things first, let's get us started with the stand. So we already have here the table mount, so I think let's just get ahead and get this table mount installed. So this should be relatively simple. What you want to do is unscrew it basically to match the tabletop that you're using, and simply slot it onto your desk and use the bolt on the bottom to attach it. And once it's attached, you should be ending up with the desk mount really sturdy installed. This is not going anywhere, that's great. And it looks like we can then continue over here to our boom arm, which has a massive caution sign because this is spring loaded. So once we remove this sticker, it might open up towards us, so we want to be quite careful there. Right, so before removing this label, just make sure that you're holding it. Remove the label, keep holding it, and carefully retract it. Once you've done that, it's a bit too large to fit on my overhead camera. You can then slot it into the table mount like so. And once you've got it like this, you can then get started by installing the microphone's mount. So this again, it just simply screws onto here. And again, everything feels really nicely built and very high quality. And in that case now, all that's left to do, of course, is get our TC-40 microphone and get this installed onto the shock mount. So that again is of course very easy. All we've got to do is take our microphone, put it in and fasten the screw that holds it all in place. Right, that is nicely secured here. Almost done with the setup process, and our pop filter simply slots into the designated slot here for it. Nice click. Of course, the only last thing to do is connect the USB port. And whoa, we already have some RGB going on here. Let's get a closer look at that. Alright, and I hope you've enjoyed the quick setup process of the Tonor mic. I've got it set up right here, right next to me using its boom arm. So let's just get this guy right in front of us here. And I already got my face cam set up here on top, so you can imagine how this could look like on your streams or content. So this would be with the microphone right in front of me. And I would say, let's get right into the sound test. One cool thing that we can do, of course, with this microphone is use it as our USB interface. So to do that, it's also, again, very easy. What we've got to do is put on our headphones, of course, and connect them to the back of the mic, and we can already hear our audio pass through. All right, and here we have it. This will be the Tonor microphone and how it sounds. We've got our front volume wheel, and we can use that to increase the Tonor's volume. Let's get that to a nice setting, and I think that actually looks quite good here in Audacity. So right now what you're hearing is not anymore my lav mic, which I'm wearing here, but you actually are hearing the sound from the Tonor microphone. So what I can already tell is it has an audio pass-through signal, so you can hear yourself through your headphones, which I think is super cool, so you don't have to rely on your computer or anything to send a signal back, so you don't get any USB latency. As well, you can hear basically how this microphone sounds. What I can tell already through listening back for it through my headphones is it's very clear, but also because it's so close to you, you have a very nice and accurate bass response, which is really cool. And it also has a top mute button. So I would say let's try that out right now. So you could be streaming or doing something and you might not know where the mute switch is, but the Tonor has, of course, the built-in mute switch. So you can just tap on top of your mic and it stops recording like so. So what's really cool is you will see this on this camera or maybe on this camera. The front of the microphone becomes red, indicating that it's muted. Right now the audio is being, of course, captured with my lav mic, which I've got here. But as soon as you tap again on the top button, you can see here on the frequency graph on Audacity that our audio signal is immediately back again. Also, if I'm completely quiet for a second, there's very low noise. And one more thing to try out, and I think is very important, for example, when you're gaming, I have a clicky switch keyboard in the background that could be kind of loud. So let's just open up a game and see how that sounds. Alright, and now let's head into some Minecraft to give you a little bit of a gaming example with this microphone. Worth to note is actually, it is straight plug and play. So as soon as you got the microphone connected to your computer via the USB connection, you can immediately start recording. And I can see here in Audacity, it immediately got the correct signal. You'll just need to make sure that you select the correct audio setup, the recording device, and also set it as your playback device in case you're using the headphones through it. And when you're using the headphones through it, you can, of course, listen to audio, and everything that your computer hears, you will also hear, which is really great. Alright, so now this would be a little bit of a gaming test with the Tonor microphone and me pressing some VSAD and space buttons just for you to get a little bit of an idea how the audio quality is with some gaming noises in the background. Because I can imagine you wanting to probably get this microphone for your Twitch or YouTube, recording some gaming videos. I mean, with this amazing RGB light, who wouldn't? And in that case, a condenser microphone is very good because of the cardioid pickup pattern that it has, which of course picks up mostly in front of your in front of the microphone, which is your voice, of course, and cancels out anything that is in the background. So in that case, this could be the keyboard, it could be mouse clicks. So for example, let's just do some right now. I need to turn down the volume a bit. So for example, you are gaming, you have everything going on right now. I'm loaded into creative mode, into a brand new world. So this is just a meaningless testing. But yeah, let's just do a little bit more damage here. Play some Minecraft, of course. And I can already tell the pop filter. So if I say some plosive heavy words, for example, playing Minecraft, pop filter, it cancels them out really well, and it doesn't affect the audio signal, which is of course really good. And yeah, let's just do a little bit of a button mashing without me talking over it. And you can see on the Audacity signal, you can definitely hear the button presses, but this is again a clicky switch keyboard, which is very loud. So it does actually a very good job at cancelling them out in the background. Alright, and that would already be the main test that I wanted to do. Let's give this a quit of Minecraft for now, and of course bring back our main USB microphone. And what can I tell you? I think the audio sounds really good. It's really clear. Of course, it doesn't compete with, let's say, more expensive priced microphones. But for example, when I compare it to listening to it with different microphones, I think it definitely sounds very clear and more like a broadcast microphone sound. Alright, and I just finished listening to the sound recording of the Tonor TC-40 microphone, and it actually sounds really pleasant to listen to. So I can definitely imagine you wanting to get this microphone, for example, when you're streaming or when you're recording some gaming videos. It is absolutely, it is absolutely perfect for that. The pop filter works really well. It really cancels out any plosive sounds that you might have. And as well, the pickup pattern is perfect for gaming videos again, because it just, yeah, it cancels out any clicks or keyboard presses quite well. You can of course still hear them in the background. You might have heard them in the previous test, but I think if you want a budget microphone that has this amazing RGB effect, I mean, this microphone is really cool, and the built-in mute button switch is also pretty nice. It might take some getting used to. I found that, like, if you don't really know where it is and you just tap the top of it, you might not hit it the first try. You definitely do need to be more precise when you press it, so make sure that you hit that middle. And yeah, once you've got that figured out, I think you're ready to go. There's no real other configuration other than on the front you've got the volume wheel, which you can use to adjust the volume. So we can turn that all the way up. And now I need to whisper, because if I don't, it will be super loud. Good for ASMR content. And I can turn that down again to a more reasonable volume level. I think we can even turn that down more. And there you have all your settings that you need. You've got your volume, you've got your headphone output, which also acts as an interface, so you can listen to music or your games through the Tonor microphone, so you don't need a sound card or don't need to go through your computer. And that would already conclude it. I really do enjoy this mic. I think it's super fun, and it definitely adds a little bit of pop to your gaming setup. I mean, let's look at this cool RGB color. And that would already conclude my video. So this entire outro portion of the video has been recorded using the Tonor microphone. Let me know what you think of the audio quality in the comments below. I'm really curious to know what you think. I think it sounds great, especially at its price point. I don't think you can really beat a sound like this. Definitely do leave a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like it. I hope you've enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.